right, welcome back to Factor Opinion Super Bowl edition. We are here. This is the game we all talked about. I know I was talking about it since earlier in the season. This matchup in particular in the Super Bowl, and here we are. And with my outstanding over 70% ATS record in the Super Bowl, the last 10 out, we are going to kick some ass this year. And I got some props. I got some other things for you. But first, let's hear it from my good friends, LouDogs.com. Go to LouDogs.com before the big game. They got great free rolls and prop bets and everything you need to know. Blogs from handicappers across the boards. Get in there. Get in. It's free. Check it out. You got nothing to lose, everything to gain at LouDogs.com. Now, on to the big game. Seattle and Denver. This is going to be one of the most awesome Super Bowls because, yes, you got number 1 D against number 1 O. And once you get past all the Marshawn Lynch and the Richard Sherman things in the interviews, look, people, all they are regular people. And Marshawn Lynch, maybe he's got anxiety issues. Maybe he'll, I don't know. Maybe you should talk to Justin Bieber. Maybe you can get some of that Xanax from him. Will calm him down, keep him cool during an egging of your neighbor's house. I don't know. But I think he handled things pretty well, and I think they should lay off him. Hey, look, if the guy doesn't want to do an interview because it makes him uncomfortable, don't do the interview. It stunk anyway. Richard Sherman, that's the guy you interview. Go after him. He loves it anyway. We're going to talk about the game, though. All that crap aside, it's not a soap opera. It's a Super Bowl. This year, we got a great matchup because guess what? The Seahawks are going to be playing against a team in Denver that can pass, and we've seen what they can do to passing teams. They shut them down, and that's what's going to happen in this particular game as well. Peyton Manning, number 1 by game time. It's going to be in the mid-20s there at MetLife Stadium. He hasn't shown to be very good in those conditions when there's a 20-mile-an-hour wind, which is what they might be calling for. Who knows? But if it's going to be cold, it's probably going to be windy at that point in the night. Look for that to help Seattle, obviously, in their defense. They're going to play a bump and grind, and they're going to play very physical, as we heard from Richard Sherman. Also, the other thing is, people talked about how well Denver's defense is and how well it looked, especially against the run, and wow, they're going to key in on Marshawn Lynch. Who hasn't keyed in on Marshawn Lynch? And guess what? Marshawn Lynch has destroyed defenses all across the board. This is not going to be much different. I know they said, well, LeGarrette Blount, after he blew out the Colts and had that huge game, came in and they held him in check. Of course they held him in check. He's LeGarrette Blount, and that's the Colts. The Colts haven't stopped anybody all year. Of course he looked like a superstar there. And of course, Aqib Talib was taken out. That was the key to the defense of the Patriots. Denver has not really faced an opponent like Seattle that they're going to face today. And I know it's been brought up about the preseason game, and that is preseason. Maybe motivationally that'll work. Other than that, look, the Seahawks are going to take this game, and everybody's talking about the receivers of Denver and the receivers of Seattle not being there. Well, Doug Baldwin, Curse, these guys, Golden Tate. Let's not forget the fact that Percy Harvin may be out there for the whole game. And even if he's on the field, he is going to create a possibility that he might get the ball and do something with it. So guess what? Seattle's receivers are just as good in that respect. They have the receivers. They don't use them that much because they don't have to. Their running game with Tom Cable and that offensive line is tremendous. And guess what? It's going to be tremendous in this game, keeping the ball away from Peyton Manning. Turnovers are going to be key in this game. I look for this game to be a 24-20 game Seattle's way. Seattle plus the points. That's the fact, folks. Now, I got a couple good prop bets for you. First one I'm going to give you, and this is a great one. It's 9-1 odds. It is awesome. It is the Seahawks margin of victory. Them winning between 4 and 6 points in this game. It pays out, well, if you put a $10 bet, you're going to get $95 back. It's pretty sweet. I love that game based on my final score of 24-20. Now, a couple different opinions that I have that you might want to throw in there. Well, the coin toss, I'm going with tails. The total in this game, 47.5. I love the under, especially based on my outlook on the score. Doug Baldwin, this is an awesome one. 7 or more receptions for the game is plus 900. Now, nobody on the Seattle Seahawks are going to have plus 7 receptions or more. Take the under in that. That's my opinion on that. Jermaine Kearse, will he get over 49.5 yards? It's a plus 500. Yes, he will get over 49.5 yards, especially against Champ Bailey. Lynch, will he score a TD and the Seahawks win? It's a plus 200. Of course he's going to score a TD. There's going to be Skittles all over the field. And of course the Seahawks are going to win because that is my pick for the Super Bowl, people. Take it to the book. Take it to the bank as always. Take it east this Sunday and enjoy the Super Bowl. Be safe. Talk to you soon.